Hello everyone and welcome to the next part of Toy Story 3.
Thanks to my pointy tail, we got out of the garbage bag, ran into the garage, and hid. Then Buzz saw a box going to Sunnyside Daycare and decided to find us all so we could hide in the box and get donated.
Yeah, so now we're playing as Buzz for the first time. Did they get Tim Allen for this? Kind of curious. I think most times they get a sound-alike Tim Allen. Don't they have isn't Tim Allen's brother um like the sound-alike because he sounds like exactly like Tim Allen? Oh, I got hurt by the thingies. The nails. I couldn't think of the word thing. I couldn't think of the word nails. I did think of the word thingies, but I couldn't think of the word nails. But yeah, so um I was going to say this the last episode, but I'm going to say it now. This game is made by Osobo. Well, okay. Yeah, that bowling ball will actually kill you in one hit. But yeah, this game's made by Asobo, which basically specialized in the handheld versions.
It's all right. Everything will be fine.
Oh, I thought he was gonna just just jump off. Which basically specialized in the handheld versions of um, of Disney games. Um, and also the one game that they happened to make on consoles was Rush, a Disney Pixar adventure, which some of you may know that it was a Connect title. Um, Disney was very kind with the Connect and made two different games for it. Um, Disneyland Adventures and Rush. But some of you may know it as it recently got well, yeah, recently. I'd say like in the last 2 or 3 years, got ported over to, okay, maybe 4 or 5 years. Got ported over to Steam and Xbox One. And it is kind of funny when a Steam game, or when a Kinect game gets ported over, because with Rush, it's so obvious that it was a Kinect game. um, the movements in Rush are very simple. The movements in Rush are very simple, because you know that's how the Kinect works best. Is when the movements are very simple. That's when the Kinect is at its best. That's why Sonic Free Riders was so terrible, because it tried to do something that the Kinect could not physically do, and that's really, really specific movements. The Kinect is at its best when it's very simple movements. So yeah, it is really weird playing Rush with a controller because the movements are very simple. It's just like run forward and occasionally jump. But it's still a decent game. Um,
Most important thing is, stay together.
but it's a pretty decent game. I like how you know it's centered around a bunch of kids that are just playing as the characters. That's kind of neat. But yeah, I haven't checked out the kitchen yet. Yeah, I better check out the kitchen, Buzz. Thank you. So this level is kind of stretching out. Buzz was the character to find. Um,
I'll take that.
Buzz was the character to find the Sunnyside daycare box. So it does kind of make sense that that's the character you're playing as, but at the same time, he didn't have to find the other characters. But still, you know, it puts a little bit of logic in it. You know, it's still somewhat, or not logic, but you know, it still ties with the movie. Um,
Don't panic. We'll get through this.
let's see, am I supposed to? No, I'm not. Okay. um, then what was I supposed to do there? I mean, I know I can. I know there's something I can. Oh, now I can. That's weird. The climbing ability doesn't work earlier. Okay. Is there... Okay, I don't know if there was something I was supposed to do there. Can I get up here? Ah, there you go, perfect. But, but, yeah, what was I talking about? I got really distracted by... Actually, I got distracted by nothing. That's the best distraction, when you're not even thinking about anything, and then you get distracted by... Oh, right. So, yeah, because, like, all I remember from, you know, like, this has definitely a lot more to do with the movie, because, because, oh, I see, then you're supposed to drop down here. Okay, gotcha. Because, you know, from what I remember of the console game, is, you know, the first level was the Buzz Lightyear game, which wasn't even a part in the movie. And then, like, the second level did have something to do with the movie. But then I just specifically remember, like, a level where you're, like, having to, Actually, yeah, I will use a hint. Oh, okay, I am supposed to actually use this. Alright. There we go. Okay. But I remember, like, a level where you're, like... I guess they really stretched out, like, Molly playing with her toys. So there's, like, a massive level that takes forever that's centered around, like, you know, a sequence of Molly playing with her toys. And I'm like, really? Okay. And then there's, like... And then, like, the one and only boss in the game is, like... this, like, again, another sequence of Molly playing with her toys, but it's, like... this really long, drawn-out boss that I'm like, really? This is just not fun. And it's also... And it's also set, like, after the movie, because you're playing as Buzz, so it's set, like, after the ending. Yeah, I'm one of those people where, you know, the game is fine.
We were all together, thanks to Buzz.
You know, the game is fine. It's not bad in any way, but I do like how this ties a lot closer to the movie's plot rather than the console game.
We were about to go to Sunnyside, where there'd be lots of children eager to play with us.
Oh, new minigame unlocked. No. Thank you. But, you know, no.
Since he was going to college with Andy, Woody was still up in the bedroom while we were down in the garage. When Woody saw what a big mistake Andy's mom made, he rushed down to tell us.
Think. Just need to get out of this room so I can find my friends.
Yeah, the the impression of Woody here is not the great, or not the impression of Woody. Woody's the toy. The impression.
It's right outside. If I just turn on the TV, she'll have to open the door.
Yes, good thinking. I'm wanting to come back for that. There you go. But yeah, the impression of what's the name? You know, the only name I've got in my head right now is Woody Allen, because of Woody. But that's the voice actor for the main character in Antz. Ant-Man. You remember that movie? I actually really like Antz. I like it way more than A Bug's Life. And the funny thing is, A Bug's Life is what I grew up with. I watched Antz years later, when I was a teenager. And, like, after watching both, I'm like, yeah, I like Antz a lot better. I like the comedy a lot better. I like how it's more, not more dark, but just more serious. What am I thinking of? What am I thinking of? What am I thinking of? I know I have the actor on the tip of my tongue because I know the actor. What is it? What is the actor's name? That's gonna freaking annoy me the entire time. Tom Hanks. That's it. Tom Hanks. Yeah. I was like, I know the actor's name because I watched that Elvis movie earlier today. And I was like, I know the actor's name because I watched the credits. By the way, quick review of that movie. It was okay. I think I would have liked it a lot more if I was actually a fan of Elvis, but, no, not really. Yeah, I guess I mean, I only like 2 of his songs. I know people would find that blasphemous, but I didn't grow up with him, and the only Elvis songs I know are from Lilo and Stitch, so... Oh my gosh, that freaking model's so weird.
Okay, Woody, just don't get spotted.
Metal Gear Solid. But yeah, you know, it was okay. I liked it. As of right now, it just came out on HBO Max, and as of you watching this video, it's probably been out for like 8 months. Yeah, like I said, I'm recording these videos at a rapid pace, so... like, for example, Jurassic World Dominion is just now streaming on Peacock, and I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. It looks awful, and I've heard awful reviews of it, but I am gonna watch it. You know why? Because Jeff Goldblum... I can't not watch a movie with Jeff Goldblum. I watched Cats and Dogs. Alright? Like, if anything, he will at least, like, make the movie a little bit more fun. Also, you know, the guy who played Alan Grant reprising his role, like, I freaking love his acting. And, like, you know, in all, like, you know, 1 and 3 Jurassic Park movies, even though I hate Jurassic Park 3 and it's my least favorite Jurassic Park movie... Actually, I take that back. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is actually my least favorite, but, you know, even though it's my second least favorite Jurassic Park movie, I still think his acting's awesome in that. He's the best part of the movie. So it's like... You know... So it's like, even if the movie sucks, I mean, you've got 2 actors that I really enjoy. So... Not too bad. What's up here? Stop freaking... Stop! But, yeah. I guess this is why I like the PSP game a lot more, too. It's it's very platform focused. Uh, the console game is a lot more action based. I really like how, you know, I mean, baby's first Uncharted, I guess. I really like how it's more, you know, platforming based rather than action based.
Woody finally made it to the garage.
All right, so there we go. I'm gonna wait for the you know, the cutscene to play.
Woody tried to tell us that Andy didn't mean to throw us away, but there wasn't time. Andy's mom closed the trunk and drove to Sunnyside. When we got there, a bear named Lotso welcomed us and he showed us around. He smelled like strawberries. Woody tried to convince everyone to go back to Andy, but we wanted to stay at Sunnyside and get played with again. No one could believe it, but Woody decided to leave without us.
I unlocked a new minigame. No, I will not play it. Okay, so that's it for this episode, and I'll see you guys next time.